Hi, another way of approaching mobility is to actually look at what's going on around the communities. And thanks to Alice's presentation, I don't really have to do much explanation of this image, is to say that it's quite often the infrastructures of the community that lock people into certain behaviour patterns as well. One of the things which the Victorian Eco-Innovation Lab does is explore sustainable solutions through design-based scenarios, projections of what life might be like in Melbourne in 2032. Tonight we're going to present one of those visions, quarter schools, as an example of relocalisation. In 2032 we have a different model of education, a distributed school network. Designed on a pedestrian circumference, the school is extended via a series of nodes and a hub. It's the case of the school going to the community rather than the parents driving their kids to school. The hub is a former renovated primary school or high school, and it houses the central resources of the school: administration, staff and services, the library and sports ovals. The hub is supported by a series of nodes. Node schools are smaller and more flexible learning spaces that can be positioned where a demand for schooling arises. Nodes can hold approximately 7 to 100 students and may be located in a variety of building types. The building stock can be acquired and converted when needed and divested of when no longer wanted. Students undertake much of their day-to-day activity in the node with the assistance of IT devices such as video walls and other interactive education tools. Although students are physically apart, they are able to frequently communicate with their teacher and their classmates. They also regularly travel to the hub to undertake classes together. Hubs and nodes have increased the territory of the school and have encouraged relocalisation within the community. The entire area can be considered to be an extended school zone. The school kitchen garden is also extended and now wanders onto the footpaths, some parts of the road, and even into the backyard of trusted residents. The school is now connected via a network of safe walking paths. These are dedicated routes used by the school and the local community. Pedestrians and slow-moving vehicles are favoured within these zones. Moving about the community has become a pleasant and enjoyable experience, dispersed with extended gardens and a range of new infrastructures designed to facilitate a new type of community mobility.
These aspects of mobility are being explored in Sunshine in Melbourne's inner west. The extended schools model was mapped onto Sunshine. Catchment circles for the node schools were drawn over the residential areas of the map, with a radius of 250 metres being the acceptable distance to walk to school. Considering future population projections for students living in Sunshine, we calculated that 17 node schools, each catering for 100 students, is required. We also mapped the existing amenities in Sunshine that could provide infrastructure for the schools. This included primary and secondary colleges, factories, shops, and the West End market. We positioned the node schools on the map to work with existing infrastructure. This image is a partial master plan for schools in Sunshine. The large purple-blue squares represent the hub school, located in a cluster of existing schools. And the medium-sized squares indicate the supporting node schools: orange in a retrofitted house, aqua in a retrofitted factory, red in a retrofitted shop or market, and green on a vacant plot of land. Safe walking paths connecting the nodes and hubs are shown in lime green. This image shows a node school in neighbouring houses, retrofitted to support 100 students. The houses are connected using modular entrances and clip-on verandas. The nature strip spills onto the road with productive gardens available for community use. By providing outdoor furniture, the school's front yard can be used as a meeting point for the community. Safe walking paths and public transport links encourage community activity and mobility around the school. As you can see, the once static neighbourhood has been mobilised by bringing the community to the school. Through mobilisation, this model promotes a greater sense of localisation, better use of community resources, and reduced carbon emissions. Thanks.